guys, it's me. I'm on here to do a DIY for you, and it is a DIY shadow box. You can see I got this shadow box from Michaels. It was on clearance. It's 11 by 14. Well, Michaels had like a sale going on. There's the back. But I'm just showing you. I took out the actual like little cardboard piece that it comes with, and I got some red fabric, and I put it over it. The things you're gonna need are a hot glue gun, some scissors, of course, and some tape. I did end up using that pen, but if you want a pen, you can have a pen. Extra glue sticks, of course, and then whatever you want to decorate it with. So I have little like burnt letters, like wood burnt letters, and then I have burlap ribbon, and it has like little black dots on it. So I got that for $1, by the way. It was awesome. You can see my other DIY in the background. I'll link that down below, my earring tree. So what you're going to do is there's little sticky tabs on the back of this thing, on the back of that cardboard piece. It kind of helped keep that fabric in place. What you're going to do is you're just going to hot glue gun all the sides down. That's pretty much what I did. Make sure nice and dry. Get your stuff to fill it with. I have pictures and mementos of my dad. I have this really pretty plaque thing that my grandmother made us. Me and my brother. And so get your letters out, get what you want to say on the bottom, if you want to say anything. Some people don't put this. This is an additive that I just wanted to do on the bottom of the shadow box. I've seen a lot of people they don't even put anything on it. They just leave whatever's inside the shadow box and just hang it on their wall. But I put out R.I.P. Dad, because I couldn't spell daddy. Because, of course, this box didn't give me enough D's, but you know how that goes, ladies. Craftsman, man, they just need to give you more D's, okay? So, and then you put all your letters away. I realized that the A was upside down. I didn't want to look at that. It was kind of funny. I was like, never mind. And then go get your box. Well, yeah. Measure out your burlap. Which really, this was kind of time consuming, annoyingly. If you want, I didn't think about this. I was thinking, oh, okay, thin burlap would work, but then I was like, no, I kind of want it thicker. So I decided to double thick it, but honestly, ladies, that sucked. Trying to get that to glue in the thickness form. It was ridiculous. So I suggest getting thicker ribbon, just to let you know. So you can see me tossling around with it. It's ridiculous. I taped both ends, and then I proceeded to grab my hot glue gun and hot glue it together. And you just put a very thin amount of hot glue on that, ladies, to make it thicker if you want. Yeah, you can see me here just hot gluing it. I only used about 2 sticks of hot glue, so that's pretty good for this whole thing. Not too bad. I hate the hot glue. Do you ever have to go through that? I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Now just let that dry. Make sure it's nice and tacky. Alright, now go get your box. Oh, the front of your box. Lay it down. Figure out where the center of your box is. I realized I had it too long, so I just cut where I had the tape pieces off. And then hot glued it down.
So I wanted them to pop.
And then you lay out your letters. And as I was laying out these letters, ladies, I totally realized that I kind of wanted them to pop more. Just get all the stickies off. Again, hate those things. What I did is I went to go and grab red acrylic paint. I have a bunch of colors on hand, ladies. I do a bunch of different things with my daughter. You just grab a plastic thing and a paintbrush. And I use this. I love this. I found this at Walmart. It's clear acrylic sealer. It's a little spray. And it makes it shiny and it seals the acrylic from peeling. And then you go ahead and just paint your letters nice and carefully. And see how they pop more down at the bottom? I liked that, so I was excited. I was like, okay, now you just gotta let them dry a little bit. And then shake up your acrylic really well. The spray, the sealer spray. And then you just want to grab something to protect the glass, because it'll get it all kind of misty. So I just grabbed a piece of cardboard and sprayed each one of the sets of letters. You let that dry for a good little while. And then you want to go ahead and start setting out which way you want your pictures or your objects that you have. Use the hot glue gun again. I have a picture in the middle there of where my dad was buried. He's in an urn, but he's buried at a military base because he was a Marine. This picture over in the corner is me and Taylor, my daughter, holding him. That is what the urn in his little box looks like. The picture down at the bottom is a flag, or the flag at his funeral, and his urn, and everything, like little statues and flowers and stuff. And then at the top right, I have a always be, once a Marine, always a Marine, little poker chip. And that was special to me. I decided I didn't want to put the love letters in the middle anymore because the photos ended up being closer than I thought. So I wanted to put them at the top, and I actually liked how that laid out a little bit more. Extra glue stick, and just glue those down. And there you go. All that stuff is now glued down, and I am ready to put it in the box. So grab the back and just make sure, I already made sure that it was the same size. And using that thin piece of fabric didn't make it any kind of thicker. But in a shadow box, ladies, you can pretty make it kind of thick actually, because it's nice and it's like 3D. It's like a 3D box. If you've never seen a shadow box, it's pretty awesome. And just put the backing on. This was kind of annoying. I had to use scissors to get it all the way down. Make sure it's nice and centered. I did decide that I wanted to put my dad's hat that I asked for when he passed. But when I noticed that I would kind of ruin the integrity and the shaping of the hat, I decided, never mind. So let's put that back in there. And this is where, like, usually you can just turn the little knobs to lock it down, but for some reason this one you need to go deeper. So in my fingers I just couldn't do it, so I had to use the scissors to get it down. You can see me trying to wrestle with it. I'm like, get in there, you little suckers. And then I'm like, screw it. Give it a frickin'. That's what country people do. I would have used a knife if I had a knife. But that's what the box looks like without the plaque thing. And you can see me try once again to stick that hat in there. A shadow box, ladies, at the bottom always has an opening, so you can stick bigger things. Down at the bottom you see me sticking the plaque in. And then you just slide the bottom piece back into it, and then that plaque won't move. It's stuck in there. So you got to be careful with it so it doesn't like smack the glass. But yeah, that's about it. But that's it. And I hope you enjoyed this DIY. It's pretty